Hey there, welcome back to Marketing Launchpad, your go-to source for all things digital marketing. I'm Devika, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to land that perfect job with a good resume. Now, I've been hiring for the social media executive role, graphic designer role, copywriters over the past year and reviewed more than 200 CVs. And there's just so many glaring mistakes that I see, whether it's from newbies or even people with 5 to 10 years of experience, that I really felt like I had to make a video on this topic. So here are some things that I want to share with you that you must do and must not do to craft that perfect resume for your dream job. Tip number one, pay attention to the details, starting with the file name. Recruiters receive hundreds of emails and hundreds of CVs every day. Make their life simpler, stand out from the crowd. And you can do this with something as simple as naming your file with your name, with the position you're applying for, or your skills. So for example, Devika, social media marketer 2024. Something as simple as that can help you stand out from the crowd. You have no idea how many CVs and resumes they receive as CV updated, CV 2023, old resume, new resume. I mean, how do you expect them to really review this from a crowd of hundreds of CVs? So that's tip number one. Next up, don't put a lot of details or paragraphs of text and 2-page and 3-page CV documents. Nobody has the time to go through it. Keep really short, concise points of your experience. And the best thing to do is start with a paragraph or an introductory text about yourself. So something like how many years of experience you have, what are your key skills. I mean, those are things people should be easily able to see when they open your CV. So for example, I could write something like, I'm Devika with 10 years of experience in digital marketing. My core competencies include social media marketing, social media strategy, content strategy, leading teams, and so on. A good tip or a bonus to have is if you won any awards or if there's any key outcomes you've worked on or campaigns you've worked on that you can mention, that'll be great. So for example, I worked on the Ponds TVC, which led to winning XYZ award, or I worked on a campaign that led to a 200% increase in reach and 20% increase in clicks or traffic to the website. I mean, include points which instantly grab somebody's attention and then they'll be very curious to talk to you, right? So this is a great way to get shortlisted with like 3 lines of text or introduction in your CV. Tip number 3, always be transparent about your tenure or how much you've worked in each job. A lot of people send CVs with just 2023, 2022 and 3 jobs listed within that. I mean, I don't know how many months or weeks you spend at each job, what do you do there, right? And so transparency builds a lot of trust. So always mention the duration, the exact duration that you worked at a job. So for example, January 2023 to March 2023, followed by so on and so forth. And so always be transparent and clearly mention the dates of your tenure at each job that you held before. Tip number 4, and a big must, whether you're a social media marketer, a copywriter, a graphic designer, a motion graphic designer, any creative professional must include links to their work and public links at that. So if you're a graphic designer, include a Behance link. If you're a motion graphic designer, you could even include a YouTube link. If you're a social media marketer, add some samples or live links of your work, links to posts, links to any campaigns that you've done or any recognition you've received. You'd be surprised at how many people include Google Drive links as their portfolio, and that's an absolute no-no. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many corporate networks blocked unknown links or Google Drive links, and that reduces your chances of being shortlisted and your CV never being reviewed. So if you want to be shortlisted, please Google Drive links kabhi mat include karna. You have to have public links. I mean, you could even have something as simple as a Wix website, I mean, for a year it costs 1,000 rupees or something. And just put your information out there. Clearly list what work you've done, which year you did it for, which brand. If you can include a concept note that, okay, this is the campaign, this is the idea behind it, and here's what we did, and then put screenshots and samples or, whatever work you've done. I mean, it's a great way for somebody to know exactly what you've done, how you think, what's your thought process, and that's a short way of getting shortlisted and getting a recruiter's attention. So definitely include public links of your portfolio. Last but not the least, I'm surprised I actually have to put this one out there because it's so outdated. But here's what you should not put in your CV. your date of birth, your complete address, your parents' name, your marital status. I mean, nobody cares about these details anymore. And if anything, it's a privacy risk, right? You're putting out all your public details. CVs are floated around with recruitment agencies, with HR teams. I mean, not to say that it's not safe, but you never know how it lands up, where it lands up. You're putting it out on Naukri, you're putting it out on LinkedIn. Some things shouldn't be public, right? Like your private information is out there. So make sure you're not including any of these irrelevant details. Somebody is hiring you and looking to know what you've done, what is your experience, and what sort of work you can do or capable of doing. That's all that matters. So please don't include any private information. Now you would ask me that, okay, can I include my photograph? Again, I will leave it up to you, right? In some roles where you're not client facing, or you don't have to talk to people, it's not a people led role, your picture is also not important. And again, it's a personal choice whether you want to include it or not. So that's also not necessary. But definitely don't include things like date of birth and address and married, single, and those sort of things. And hobby is also very outdated concept, right? Like nobody wants to know that you're interested in reading and watching TV and Netflix shows and dancing. I mean, come on guys, it's 2024. This is outdated. Stop putting all of this information on your CV. And there you have it. 5 essential tips to help make your CV better and take it to the next level. If you found this video helpful or you want personalized feedback on your CV, I'm here to help you. Drop a comment below and I'll help you review your CV for your next job application. Thanks for tuning into Marketing Launchpad. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, happy job hunting.